Ah, you made it. I'm listening to shit in my ears. You can't hear. And perhaps if you're bad, yeah. I'm in lots of pain. Lots of pain. Uh-oh. These kids are all God talk. Because you're going to hear me start rambling. God talk. As well. Okay, let's get at these guys. Okay.
Trillions of galaxies just to have us gaze up at it. That seems rather wasteful.
Oh, now I got a double fisted. Well, if you do decide to come on in, then come on in.
Sorry, could you repeat the question? Just to have us here, is that what you said? Yes. Created the universe just to have a relationship with one species of ape on this one particular planet. This isn't about, I said it many times, this isn't about just us humans. This is also about all of like complex cellular life too. Single cell life, simple life too, complex life, all kinds of life. Okay, so God created the entire universe just for the planet Earth and all the life that's on it. What? Sorry. He created the universe so you could have Earth with all that's on it. For Earth to all the life in it. Well, I don't know if there are any other. I mean, it doesn't say anything like that.
Just wait for people.
Okay, so the first verse of the Quran is God is the owner of the king of all the worlds, right? Is the first word.
Guys,
the first verse of the
I
Quran.
was like playing drums yesterday.
So you're taking a long time to say that there may be other life on other planets that have souls and life and all this other stuff on it. Maybe, yeah. So this isn't about just. And do you think they would have the same God? Yes. Why would you think that if we tend to not have the same God between continents? Why do I think that? That they would have the same God as any of us if we don't have the same God when we change countries. If you go to a different country, they frequently have a different God. If that is the case, then why would it be the same God over different worlds?
Oh man, look at these guys. We're down here on this fella.
Let's think about it this way. So,
so we get close, we got get style. So I can go and try to pause it just so I can hear myself think. Besides, I want to hear myself think. I want to hear those gibbering theists and atheists talk about their gibber, their jabba gabba, their gabba wabba. I got more fish to fry. weird that you talk about my facial expressions, being as I haven't much turned my head. But it's okay, it's alright. So, see, I felt as if it was the powers that be, or God, the thee, that woke me up out of my slumber, demanded that I paint what had come to mind. I'm not actually certain this is it, but it was weird. It was a series of events that made me think to myself, there is, like, at one time, I might have woken up and started doing something, and I might have thought that it was my own idea, but not anymore. Not anymore. Now I grant it over to the powers that be. Well, you seem like you're up late. You know, there's a link in the description there, Mr. Scotty Poo. Uh, 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 uh. Hmm, hmm. Anyway, and then it was weird. Yesterday by itself was a good day. It was a good day to be a warlock yesterday because I got a work on myself email from somebody telling me to do everything I could for 6 months, and that perhaps part of doing for myself was checking off. Papa doop da bucky dee don't screw up, ooh yeah. And then anyway, the thing is, I'm also, I think I'm starting to think that that atheists are mostly like they're witches and they don't want the Hogwarts doors to open. Right? So what they do is they argue with theists and they banter with them and they say, hey, that couldn't be. And they throw the book at them any way they can, whether it's foul play or not, because the goal is to not let the secret out of the bag. And the reason they don't want to let the secret out of the bag is because it's like teaching a kid about Santa Claus too early. You don't want to teach a kid about Santa Claus too early. Ba, 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 ba. Anyway, this. And so since the internet's wide open, you do the best to throw the best around. Anything that they got to throw down. Oh, let's see. Oh, we got someone joining in. Let's see what's up, folks. It's another monkey. Oh, look, everyone. Asa joined the room. He's got himself a household and a zoom boom ding ding ding. Whatever he's got. Hey, let me move my. I can hear you.
Yeah, this is the first time I'm actually able to use this on this phone.
Oh. Huh.
Unless you're using something different. Or you're using a different link that you're putting out?
Well, like, you might have to do most of the talking while my heater's on. Can't much make out what you're saying. Kitty.
Could you hear me?
I can hear you, yeah. But not entirely.
Check out what I did today.
No, I won't. You just got to tell me what you did. Okay, that's
Oh.
what you do today. Oh,
That's
look
what
at
I did.
that. On radio.
You see it?
Yep, saw it. Looking
All
good.
right.
Looking snazzy. Those Vincent Price eyes. It's got Vincent Price's eyes. Precocious and precocious.
So would you got sleep?
Oh, there, my heater's off. What? I got sleep? Yep, I got some
Yeah,
sleep.
have you gone to sleep?
Yeah, I went to sleep. Then I woke up because the powers that be, the ghosts in my house woke me up and flashed an image before my eyes. And hence, here I am, painting, tempting. And you're up late. Why are you up late? Are you up early? What time is it? Shit, it's 3:30.
Yeah, 3:30. This is usually around the time I start winding down. Oh, well, I'm usually up this late. I'm usually up around these hours.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Mostly, I've been going to bed around 5:36 in the morning, 7.
Yeah, but it's not because you sleep, right? Because you're part vampire, aren't you?
Yeah, and ghost
And ghost.
and wolf.
And wolf. That's right, and wolf. See, at least we got those down. Right. But for real, besides the Adderall, what do you think's keeping you awake so late? So, I mean, do you sleep in the morning, or is it no?
You remember? Well, you remember? Okay, so you saw that picture I showed you, and that was kind of inspired. Well, it wasn't inspired. It was remember that coworker who was just like had this presumption of he knew me,
Oh yeah.
and when you brought up Adderall, I mean, I was talking to him, and he's on Adderall.
Oh. And so you got jealous, and you thought, man, that's weird because I can naturally stay awake without the Adderall.
No, it just made me think about the drawing, and it made me think about the that I manifested that conversation about him and his presumption about me, and that awkward conversation I had with him about Adderall.
Oh. But still, back to like a clarifying question about why you're up so late, young man. How do you justify that? How do you justify this here being up late stuff or being able to stay up late? Is it because you had a lot of anxiety or you just can't sleep? I mean, how many hours would you say you sleep average per night? Fair question.
7 to 10 hours.
Oh, you do. You actually get that in. Okay. Well, then don't worry about
Most
that.
nights. I would say usually, well, I don't know. It's hard to say. Sometimes it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's hard to say. Lately, I've been getting about 7 to 10 hours.
Man, see, look how clean your place is there. You get a pretty posh place. Kitty, cat's tearing the shit out of everything.
Have you seen Rico?
Nope. I mean, oh. Ah! Cool.
Mhm.
Rico. Yeah, boy, I speak every animal's language. Baka!
I'm kind of jealous that he shows more love to my dad than he does to me, and I'm the only one who takes him outside.
Yeah, no, I think, he wants you dead secretly. He's just not letting on. But then again, I just got done watching this. I don't think I watched the whole series of this. I think it's Netflix called You, about a obsessed serial killer, like a young serial killer. But anyway, it's too bad. It's too bad. There, right? That you likes your dad. I mean, but wasn't it your dad that bought the bird? Let me think about it, man. Why y'all bitter? Why y'all bent? Sitting around loathing why the world isn't doing you right. See, here I am, like, making comparison. Man, come on, kitty. So the image in my head was a one of what do you call it? Well, it's kind of like the one that I'm painting, I guess.
What are you working on?
You can't make that out.
No, I'm blind. No, I cannot make it out.
That doesn't look remotely like anything.
Well, let me put my glasses on.
Fine.
It's a portrait of a male figure.
Does it look like a male figure? Oh, shit.
Short hair, unless it's a dyke.
There.
A nice little dyke waitress at one of your haunts.
Waitress. See, yeah, well, no, that's hair. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm doing this wrong, but no, it's definitely not.
It's not a man.
It's not a
It
man.
looks like, well, it looks like Frankenstein because it looks like there's two protruding things coming out of its neck.
Well, okay. Well, I'm glad we had this talk.
Or it's wearing earrings.
Oh, it'll come about slowly, quickly. Well, dude, are you up late tonight because you're worried, thinking about the dude on Adderall, or you just happen to be up late because you're gonna sleep in and just you work and what? Have you been listening to anything, or are you working in silence, hanging out, meditation?
I finished this picture not too long ago. But usually I'm up this late. It's not something out of the norm for me. I was going to watch a movie. I'm actually drinking coffee right now. So this is not out of the ordinary for me.
Oh, but is it? I mean, why do you think you run such late hours? I mean, is it
Because
just?
I don't have to get up early for anything. I work at 4:30 tomorrow.
Oh, huh. So you're catering your hours though or you're catering your hours for being awake to your work hours. Or I mean, 'cause I mean,
Well, not necessarily because I've always had difficulty getting up really early in the morning. So I would say it's just more of a habitual habit that I have,
uh,
that I've always been a night owl.
well, that makes some sense then. Oh. Well, what doesn't make sense is why you're not, past curfew outside running around like biting the heads off of cats and stuff, you know, for fun.
We're going to the graveyard.
Going to the graveyard. I thought you'd never bring it up.
I stopped my early morning walks ever since that guy approached me with that knife on his waistband. He scared me.
Yeah, it's too bad. Well, you should really get out there and have at it again. Take a few stabs for the team. Yeah, No, that'd be. The thing is, that was daytime for you, though. This is way night. But then again, do you go on any late night walks, or did you earlier? I mean, now that I know that you're late, to be honest,
Actually, I might go on a walk right now. I should probably go on a walk right now. I think I will in a minute.
well, 'cause you can take your phone.
I'll show you around Corona.
My Corona. My Corona. So, I woke up. This is one of the first nights in a while. Well, not entirely. That I woke up due to pain, and it was like, I regularly, I mean, rarely, but not regularly, wake up to pain. And I thought, man, I'm almost getting to that there cut off a leg pirate thing, but I really can't do it because I realize that my career as a drummer is it's slowly or quickly coming into fruition. And I thought, well, I'm a man of many talents. Let's get up and paint. Yes. Although, son of a bitch, where did I put those? I did buy these wire brushes last night. They're not really wire. They're made in lieu of these wire brushes, and basically they're brush drumsticks, the drumsticks that are brushes, and so there's that.
Look at my finger.
No, you do shit while I'm working on shit. I'll have to just keep holding it for a while until I'm ready to turn my head. Look at your finger. It's like snow my finger.
Well, just take a look at it.
Hang on, man. Keep me on a schedule.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. What is that? Coffee? Wait, clip that nail. You smack
I
that?
smashed my finger quite a while ago at work.
Oh.
And it's dried blood underneath the fingernail.
Oh, man. You had to start your early lawsuit now.
I figured I'd show you since, I have this luxury of this camera now on this live stream.
Right. Oh, yes. It is a live stream, so you better make all of the things that come out of your mouth just absolute gems. And, don't want to leave the world wanting. Oh, if only that guy would have talked more about his finger. Oh, gee, Marge. See, and I'm only making fun because I can. Not because I should, but because I can. Mm-hmm. So yeah, no, this is supposed to be a woman knitting, and I intend for her to be a woman knitting. Yeah, it was weird. I was playing drums and then kind of settled in, and I went and I was clipping on the guitar, and the lady that was singing last night, she was, she got on drums because I said, look, let's just switch, because I was over at her place, like a couple weeks ago or a week ago or something, and I started strumming on her guitar, but I'm just like tapping the strings with my fingers and like, I'm not even, there's nothing professional about it. And I say, I'm just doing my thing. And she says, I just don't know what to think of this. It's like you're making fun of my craft. right? Like she was so offended by.
Who is playing the piano?
No, well, hang on. My point was there was no piano at the time. I know you're talking about this latest recording, but I'm just saying, like the lady was so upset, saying that I was making fun of her craft, right? God, there's just something about what you're doing. It just feels like you're making fun of my craft. I said, look, I'm not. I'm just doing what I can do on the guitar, right? I'm not like, it's not like I'm better and I'm going out of my way to make fun of it. It's just, this is what I know how to do. Anyway, and so that became almost a joke now. It's almost like an ongoing joke. But anyway, so that was her night on my Vincent Price, we got a stick on her head. His head on a pike, and he's still dead. Take that, kitty. My cat's freaking out, Rico.
That's actually
The other cat.
Bentley.
It's the fake cat. I thought maybe I should send this. Maybe we can invite the other wolf party in here, part of the wolf clan. You know who I'm talking about. Ooh, what's that statement? What is this all about? Oh, what is this? This is nonsense. Go here. Cheese. Cheese. She might be up. Maybe I'll ring a ding ding her. Here, let me give her a ring a ding. It'd be cool. That rings.
Please leave your message after the tone. After leaving a message, you can hang up or press pound for more options.
Message. It's right. We got a stick on a head. We invited him over for dinner, and he's still dead. Scooby-Doo. Jump Jinx and bird's name Rico too. I don't have a cold, but I might have the flu. Beep. It's the best I got, man. Best I got right now. It's all I can pull out of my yeah. Oh, so you can still keep, when I review this video in the future, I'll be able to look at all of your keys, your key man to the heart and the soul, and the bird in the head, and the bird down the road, and the man named Fred. And you never did know what you never thought you missed until you met that Chinese girl and you kissed in the back of that truck that other night. It was Vincent's head, Vincent's Price head, sitting on a pike. And you sang, you wallowed, and you jumped off the roof. And you managed to land on your goat hooves. And you thought it was real funny, and you thought you were real sweet, until the world got serious, and you grew back your feet. And now, sir, you're a painting man, playing drums and killing cats in the sand to dig up their poop.
Here's one of my first. I don't know if you've seen this one. It's framed.
And so you get all this like good man stuff. Oh, well, look at that. That's plenty goofy. Look at that big goof nose on the left. So I should paint a big goof nose. Now you got me inspired for big goof noses. Derek, that's a bit. So
Supposed to be
no,
Harry
nothing.
Houdini and his mother.
Get this here. Look at this thing going on. You're supposed to be singing, doing a show. Here you do an art presentation to the crowd, a huge crowd, like monoliths of crowds, the thousands of millions of people I invite in to my show each evening. And I'm only 40 minutes in, dude. But it is a rarity, you know. I don't really get a chance to see your stuff. But nonetheless, I can't allow myself to be distracted by giving other artists major attention. No, sorry. Shouldn't be done. Shouldn't be done. But upon review, I can look at everything you're showing.
You mean when you when you're in the convalescent hospital? Isn't
Yeah.
that your plan when watching all your YouTube videos?
Yeah, you know, so I kind of realized what kind of idiot I was, you know. Oh, yeah, when I was growing up in my middle age, I was making these videos. Crazy kid. I think that's what some girl posted. Same way that's following you on Instagram that follows me says, like, silly boy, silly man. I don't know. Doesn't matter to me. I need some subtlety. There needs to be more subtlety. Okay, so what can this be? See, it's so weird. I hear somebody outside playing like a really basic drum beat. Anyway, this woman and I, we really generated this. It appeared to be a semi-carnivalesque sound, but then again, I told her I was either going to do like tropical jazz or something like a carnivalesque, um, kind of more Doors-ish sounding carnivalesque sound with drum playing, and my drums were going to pick up the rhythm, become the melody. And how Rodney Dangerfield did a joke about, like, the band was so bad, the drums were carrying the melody. Anyway, so
You mean
what were you saying? Yeah, the melody instead of the beat. Oh, there goes my heater again. This is where you pick up the verbal bass.
I don't know what to say. I don't feel rather interesting. What do you want me to say? I have nothing to say. All I feel like is that goddamn drawing. I feel like all eyes are on me. It's under my skin. This becomes this sociological experiment I just can't get away from. Can't get away from that man, that guy in the trailer. Got his eyes on me.
Yeah, keep going. Tell us about it. Here, let me just gonna drop a link here real quick in case. It's probably not the way to go. And again, she's like you, kind of a crazy monkey. In terms of staying up late, equal basis. Hers is more out of existential dread and fear and not knowing how the world works, and now you're worried about Mr. Sociopathology. I'm studying people at a distance. And then I give them analysis. And in your case, I'd say that, well, somebody hurt you. And you go, oh, yeah? I think somebody hurt you because the phrase somebody hurt you is cliche, which means that you're cliche. That's right, buddy. Oh, somebody answered. Somebody, oh. A happy, there she is. I just told her to join. See when she shows up. I can do a three-way on here. See, look at that stacked portfolio you've got already.
Could you hear me? My Bluetooth died just now.
I can hear you.
All right.
Yeah, shit. See, I've been mixing some acrylic into my oil paint by accident. But see, if she comes on, she's going to be very complimentary to you. Oh boy, those are great. I just love them. What kind of talent are you? Oh, look at that creepy lady girl with the flowers and stuff. It's amazing. Oh, there. That's not Vincent Price. That's even Edgar Allan Poe. Sure. Yes, that's an. In what? What are you building? Samsia Elysia. What the hell is she typing? Yeah, I need new glasses. Yeah. Boink. Boink, 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 boink. Oh, no wonder. I just been sending her this and that. She's like, what are you talking about? So hang on a sec, man. Something's off. Dude, the join link, you're not able to grab that, are you? Because if I hit this edit button, I wonder what it's going to do. This might be the end of the road for show and tell. This is the show part. Oh, no. Here, let me see this. This will show up. There we go. There we go. Ba, ba, ba. Yep, she's definitely awake. Just like the rest of us vampire wolves. Yep. Doing our Twilight-isms. And showing your spooky things. See, this lady could be your match, right? But she might even look like you. You have one of those, what do you call it, bonky noses? She got one of those noses that are bonky. Let's see. See, look at that big nose you're drawing on that paper you got there. Now let's see if she comes on. And then she'll start complimenting you real hard here. If I join. Okay, do a show and tell. Start telling. Talking.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's show and tell. That's when you tell. You do some telling too. You can bring up like, this is what I did after that guy in the trailer told me that he could read my mind. My red is just crazy. I tell you, crazy. This is my dirty floor. And every time you put down a speakerphone, I just pull up people will notice. I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. And now I really feel like they're making fun of me right now by not talking. Well, I wish that we could have employed secrets to the universe, you know. So cool, this isn't, you want to play the secrets to the universe game. So what's the feedback on the painting? Meaning when you drew them and is the is the world reverberating back at you in mystical fashion?
What are you asking there now?
You know, I think you heard me.
What for? Which one? Which drawing are you talking about?
Well, any of them, just echoes from the universe from your artwork.
Sure, I'll show you an echo through the universe. Let me show you the dead raccoon.
Don't show me, show the camera, and then tell everyone.
Well, yes. Here's an
Yeah.
echo.
Echo, 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 raccoon. Betty Raccoon, he wasn't the man on the moon. He was a screwy monkey. The camera's on. See, I need to get my raps down so I can have my pat down when I'm hauled in with the rest of the gin late at night and give the police a fright as they're gathering up the mutants from mutant management. Mutant management was right. Koala bears. I like to make sweaters from koala bear fur. Occasionally sloths stand in too. Who would have thought that I would be me and that I would also be you? Yeah. Well, my presidential run video wasn't all this and that. Hey man, for show and tell, you're sure bombing with the show and tell game. You know, I don't have time to walk all around and show people shit. I don't have feet for it. I'm in a lot of pain. And you're doing me a favor, you know, so I don't want to sound ungrateful or anything, but you know, you got to get on that show and tell thing. A lot of being recorded. I'm using linseed oil and titanium white to paint a woman sewing, which is unlike your art. It gives people a Friday night. Look at all that Like
Can we have a moment of silence, please, for this raccoon that I'm about to show the audience?
oh,
The audience, the Echo. You want to talk about Echo in the universe? This Echo that inspired this piece, this artwork,
okay, just
this
get on it.
dead raccoon that I hit with my car. I killed this raccoon. I mean,
Don't hold up there. Just told me to shut up. So, that's right. You're a killer. You're a rodent killer. You're a large game rodent killer. You're like
I
you
can't get a good one.
yourself.
This is
No.
the raccoon that I hit with my car.
Mm-hmm.
God, I feel so embarrassed. I gotta leave, man. I'm humiliated.
No,
I
why are
gotta
you
go.
humiliated? Did you just show like a handgun? Is that why you're humiliated? Yeah, I gotta protect myself. Look at that. There's nothing humiliating about that. That's pure high. You know, that's that's an Aboriginal raccoon shit there. You know, it's amazing. Come on, tell us a story about the heart on the side. I love the raccoon that I hit. Look at the eye. Look at the ghost come out of the love eye of the raccoon that I killed on the side of the road over there. That thing over there. So I put gloves on my raccoon. Show and tell. Oh, the echo is in your own voice. That's the echo of the universe. Like, look. Yeah.
All right, I have nothing to say about it. I was gonna go on this whole diatribe, but I'm not gonna do it because I feel shame and humiliation in the moment, just like that guy who echoed that shame and humiliation in the goddamn trailer. That came off from that ghost picture.
Well, even if we, cut it short, I mean, all right, I have the God on my ass waking me up saying I gotta paint, demanding that I get shit done, sending me signs from parallel dimensions. It's like, damn it, why can't I just live like a regular Earthling anymore? It's like, no, here's the heater, here's the clicks, here's the secrets, here's the pixie door. Here was the kooky thing, right? Like I actually tried to go through a wall like I was entering Hogwarts. Okay, here's this little thing. I just kind of, I didn't like run into it hard, but I was like approaching it quickly nonetheless. It's just like that kind of hallway. I'm trying to remember where I was. It just all of a sudden this hallway, and I thought, I just need to like walk through this other dimension because, stuff. Hogwarts, witches. And this one though, I knew that I couldn't. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm embarrassing myself more than you ever possibly could with my words, so that you can talk about a guy in a trailer, an echo, and a raccoon. Think about that. Think about it. Oh, and this is this. Here's a song that I wanted to sing. It's a remake when I was over there, but I couldn't remember it. And it goes to Jen. Maybe not Jen. It goes. I get no kick from champagne. America, how does it buzz me at dawn? So tell me why should it be true that I get a kick out of you? Champagne. See, that's your problem there, Scott. You're embarrassed about nothing. I mean, the world's full of disclosures now. It's not like you're like trying to, traffic your tranny ass across the stage or anything. You're just showing a picture of a raccoon.
Yeah, but it's the way it's the way I express myself. Like I was just laughing like a stupid idiot when I was showing the picture of the raccoon.
See, now you're not showing anything. You're just leaving half of my screen blank, and that's like an offense to one viewer that just popped in. Not even giving them a fill screen. Represent. So there you go. Just keep it on there for a tad if you'd like. Give everyone a real good January fright. See, that was the other thing, right? Is that it's so warm in January that the whole it used to be global warming, and granted it's warmer now, but now I'm like climate change. Seems like it's happening, even if weather's man-made. It's like so. Oh, there's you got your cowboy guy. You might want to tell a little story about the snapping buckaroo. Show and tell. Unless you don't want to ruin the mystique of your artistic presentation by being quiet. Ah, the silent artist, only expressing himself through visual means. Never out of his yapper. Tell a story. Tequila. My drawings of a lady making a scarf. She's knitting it in the sky. And yours is about a lady making barf out of black ghosties into the sky. So now I get a style swipe off of you. That's some of that weirdo flying shit that you like throwing around. Yeah, look, I'm a witch. I'm gonna throw flowers with faces. See, so you do the show and I'll do the tell. Mm-hmm. Eat chocolate and stuff. Oh, yeah.
Huh?
The thing about everything being real, just the phrase "everything is real," that's a problem. But you're still going to get at this echo thing. Just haven't got there yet. But I think people that once they pass the spiritual Rubicon and they know kind of what's happening a little bit. Not that it necessarily favors them. Maybe a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe not so much. Ooh, see, now that one's just solid Eastern. It's solid Japanese Komodo type of advanced Dungeons and Dragons picture for all of your Asian needs. See, that's how I go about selling your stuff. Like, oh yeah, notice the Asian influence with the slank lines, the well manicured, well balanced, very flat line work here. The design, the composition is quite Asian. I'd say, yes, definitely. Yes. And I would turn into Tom Hanks or not Tom Hanks, but Dustin Hoffman as Rain Man. Oh yeah, definitely want that one. You definitely want to buy that one. Buy that one. Uh-huh. That's a kind of price. See, and at this time of day, it's probably like all Aboriginal people from UK and Scotland watching us. You know, fans of William Wallace, Mel Gibson. Here, show us that Mel Gibson drawing of this.
What drawing? That Mel Gibson drawing?
No.
I'm about to die.
Tell people about your art career there, Asa. Tell them what your ambitions are, you know, so you have something to look back on and say, oh yeah, this was your first propaganda video. Trying to propagandize your artwork to the world. So how long you been doing art there, Asa? Must have lost connection. Asa. All right. Well, I think we're getting the cold shoulder over here from good old Ange. Ang. Let's see what Ang has to say. Ask Kyle about a dentist. Oops. Wrong window. Oh. Maybe she can't even get in. No one's watching anyway. Nope. We'll get a load of that, folks. Good old Ace bailed on us. Can't blame him. You can. Blame him. Go ahead. Yeah, a little over an hour. A little bit more because you can. You don't want to put in too extra much time. Just, you know, the highlights and stuff. I want to get this kid voice going on. Irish, Jewish, or talk like this. You know, you don't want to do that. The uneducated old Boston, New York, a New York Boston lady. Don't want to push. No one. Always bring you guys in closer for your own edification. Oh, there we go. Put you right there for a bit. Put you on my lap here. Let you guys tell Santa what you want for Christmas next year. Mom, the creepy old guy in the Santa outfit wants me to tell him what kind of gifts I want. All right. Well, anyway, guys, I thought for all of the visual retinal delights that the good old Asa showed of his portfolio, that that wasn't too shabby at all, right? I'm far more traditionalist than his work is, at least as of late, of what I've been creating. For comparison's sake, compare this art criticism and aesthetic comparisons. Come to your own thoughts on the matter already. Quit stealing everyone else's idea. Oh, no, I can't get into politics. No, don't make me talk about politics. No one painting. It's not a good idea. It doesn't look good on you. It doesn't wear well. You know what I mean? See, and if I was president of this great world of ours, representing the world to the other species, they would want to know that at 4 in the morn, I would wake up and go, "Baka, baka, baka," and make random sounds that have nothing to do with anything important. Just that the aliens from the other planet might find it a little bit, if you will, entertaining. Yes, entertaining. For why else a mere man, bother so much to make crowing caca, caca, caca noises? We can only speculate, kids. People of the earth, aka human kids, the young species, the species ready to grow up, the species ready to make things and leaps and bounds to things that will make them strive for greater future universes for themselves. That's right, themselves and others. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, ladies and gentlemen of the intergalactic space fleet of phenomenologicalism, what we have here is not the failure to comply, but the failure of mental coherence. And hence, we get to blame the lack of mental coherence upon Asa, our guest alien, vampire, and wolf of the evening. And perhaps next time, when we bring up Vincent Price, when we bring up the ghouls and goblins that make up our minds, we can properly. Anyway, guys, so it's guys. Hey, guys. It's good talking to you guys. Hey, guys. There's no one to talk to. There's no one here. I'm living in this solipsistic universe of my own. Buried through time, and it kills me. It kills me. It kills me. That it knows better. It knows of me. It knows things about me. How dare the gods know things about me? How dare you, gods? How dare you wake me up in the middle of the night in such a fright? Make me come out and paint with this lady. Why am I painting this lady? Why did you stick this lady in my head? Why do you want me to paint this lady? I don't know. Please just shut up and translate for the human to alien Kryptonians of Oran, the Oranian Palladium Kryptoniums. And beyond that, please, sir, just shut the fuck up and paint. I mean, See, that's just like good old Asa there to drop in and then hang up the phone and bail when he gets nervous. And I try to like make certain he remains the elusive, non-talkative artist. So it gives that the mystique. And again, I shouldn't be telling you guys that little art secret. The secret. The visual artists should keep their gob shut, unlike myself. Otherwise, it's a detriment to their career. But see, I only say that because my career was kind of failed, and it's because it's a failed career and my name's failed that somehow it's okay for me to not keep my gob shut and to keep rambling and to keep saying shit and to say shit and to ramble, to keep not gob non shut. Keeping my gob stuff in my gob. By the way, if you don't know what a gob is your mouth. It's your face. It's your gobble gobble. Okay, so recommendations from the future. You want to jump in? Recommend anything? Fine. Don't do it then. Just leave me hanging. It's cool. It'll be the first time I was stood up by humanity at large. Okay, where am I at? 15? No more than 20, buddy. No more than 20, buddy. Okay. Let's put these happy little trees in over here. Oh, why is she so happy doing her little Zoe? We can't really tell, but we know about this lady. Is that her name? Might be Michelle. Michelle, she's not my belle. She likes to have fun makeup on. No, no, no. My computer has a half-life of 2. My computer has a half-life of 2 more hours, perhaps, maybe more. But then you gotta order another one, and it'll ship and come for your door. Anyway, sorry that this is not a video. All that in a bag of chips, It's these poor quality, long form, rambling videos that don't have any particular necessary dimensionality to them that, they scare the viewers away. Like, you haven't even made it this far. Like, no one's going to watch this video this far, unless they want, unless it's me. The grand person I'm doing the videos for anyway might watch them. I like to do videos for God, not Revelation News, not his God, not his weird wife, Shani, and her goofy God. My own particular brand of the same God, maybe. Gods. Good God. Who talks this way? Good God, who says these things? Good God. Good God, good God, good God. Good God. Good God, good God, good God. Anyway, I only have positive things to say. Without saying any positive things about things. I have positive things to say about people. You know, positive things. All right, well, that being said, I don't want to overly belabor the recording. As much as I'm kind of getting a kick out of all this, it's probably time to shut it down because I'm not losing my shit. So people don't want to click on somebody's video that's not losing their shit. Come on, quick, let's watch somebody that's losing their shit. It's funner. It's much more exciting than people that aren't quite losing their shit. They're only echoing nutisms. I do like my roly-polies when I'm stroking with my brush. Yeah, if I only had a brain. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. If I only had a brain. Maybe everything is a matter of plagiarism. Maybe absolutely everything. In this whole gooba gaba world is a manner. Bad manner also, plagiarism. That man is guilty of plagiarizing. And we want 50 years of hard, rock-busting labor out of that man. Anyway, the cool thing is about bodily pain is that if you focus it, you can almost use the powers from the dark side of the force to push things forward. That was one thing about creative process, right? How much of it comes from focus and how much of that focus comes from pain or anxiety. Man, I have to paint this because I'm anxious. It's just an anxious expression of my being. It's kind of sad in one way. Buddy, you don't have to tell us what sad is. We can hear it. Buddy, you don't have to tell us what sense is. We can hear exactly how stupid you are without it being spoken. Yeah, I was listening to this idiot. This dude was an absolute idiot. He was going off. He's doing some artwork, trying his best to self-belittle himself. He was just completely an idiot. I'll tell you guys more about this idiot. See, and then regular folks going to their regular jobs, just like all the regular snobs, into the economy, making some money so they can be free. And who am I? At the dream in the sky. And thank you. There's movies about weird shit. And who wanna know? Oh yeah, house in the sky. Sing loop-de-loop-de-loop-de-loop. Who would have thought that we wouldn't die? If we'd only played, we'd never cry. I never die, never die in the sky. Singing a song that will never die. Singing a song while you got pie in the sky. Yeah, yeah. For painting out of my head, I remember lots of things. There ain't anything to see, ring a ding. Just imagine this here woman knitting some strings, tying it all together so she can keep her future baby warm and cozy. Maybe she don't have no baby because she's part of the mutant future land where humans don't breed anymore, land. They just look like sex objects with their leftover weird genitalia and secondary sexual thingies. They will become and grow into the alien craze where nobody wants to screw anyway, and then we have to go get them back in time to grab the old human genetics before we die. We'll go extinct, so we'll bring them in the air, and we'll bring all the alien humans up here and call them experiencers when they're down there. And then they have to make some arguments, flare, 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 air in the scare. From the future we come back in, scare, scare, there ain't aliens there. We'll give them magic so their scarves float in the air. So she better make it for baby, oh my baby. Mac got no kids and they don't know shit. Don't know how he's going down the timeline. If he can't give himself meaning through offspring. Meaning through offspring, and it's the old army gag. It's the old human gag. There was a man in a wagon with some food and grabbed his old lady hag. Oh, they want to make a baby, they're getting the cab bad. Because half of life is just reproducing. Reproducing and throwing your sticks in the sand. Flicking a blickety-diddly-doo. Maybe I turn those into clouds up there. Who would have thought of anything there? I don't know what creativity means anymore. Can I keep an illustrative and it looks like I'm Alright, well, alright, just a couple taps here. Happy nose highlight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Why didn't any of you bastards remind me? I need to put some blue in the teeth and some teeth in the blue. Look at them teeth come out of the blue. Let's put some blue teeth in there. Scooby-doo boop, boop, boop. I feel like a banjo player. I'm done one of them there banjo playing hillbilly art guys. Just trying to make my way in the way I know how. Just making his way. Look at him make his way. Oh man, I like this. I like the double dimple. Like a dimple up above. Oh yeah, if I can get that in. I came from my own noggin. That'll get some of those corners. Don't fuck this one up, man. Don't fuck. Don't. Come on. Don't do it. Don't. Not that one. Not that stroke. Okay, maybe that stroke. Hey, hang on, me. Hang on. Come on. Cherry up that cheek, buddy. Cherry that cheek. There we go. Come on, get a little cherry in there. Just a little bit. Right there. That's right. Just add that little that color. You know what I mean? Just shut up and act like a cold Eastern bloc, Ukrainian. Don't say too much. You sound stupid clowning Americans. Beat you at wrestling matches.
We're the knitters. We're the carvers. You guys, you're the uneducated Yanks. We can no longer stand your type trying to run over our communities. Oh yeah, see, let me get some spools, some happy spools, whatever, yarn, color over here. Oh yeah, what does a spool look like? I don't know, maybe something like that, like a gabagoba, like a big splotch of something. Okay, well, maybe I'll have to call it a wrap. Yeah, who needs a wrap? You guys want a wrap? Okay, fine, maybe I'll wrap. Do some sort of wrapping. Maybe I won't wrap it up yet. I'll just let my spine ache and bark and cry and whine. And think the tears of the butterfly. Tears. The tears of the butterfly. Yeah, is she nice? Is she weird? She looks complicated. Let's get that complicated look. Come on. What's that expression? You can't look too damn happy. You're just selling, lady. Maybe you are happy because, you got shit in the air. A little witching powers. A little witching stick. Your weird thingy. That's right. My weird thingy. My weird spool and my thingy dingy. It's like I'm making my own hair. Look, and I'm Rapunzel. I'm making my own hair. You freaker. Shut the fuck down, you dumb. No, okay, fine. This way, not that. That way, not this. Crosshatch. I told you. I'm not standing it anymore. I can't stand it. I'm not standing for this anymore. Tear your head off. Rip it off. Chip down your goddamn throat. Oh, this is for baby. Come on, baby. Let's make a dingy. Let's be kind. Let's be nice. None of this freak shit. We don't want no bam schizoaffective sound and art stuff flipping through our colonies of sense and coherence and proper mind frames. That's right. Bring out the guns. Bring out the little shotguns, kids. Show what I know. What would have thought? There could be any more entertaining than watching my video. That's right, my video from far away, far across the world, far across the land. Why else would we have it? What would have thought? I don't know. I don't think no more. Jay Mossy, why is he talking like that, Mossy? I just don't understand. Because it be humans, it's such a fucking weird. But Looney Tunes. Look how fast she moves. You want to know how fast this lady's knitting? Look at that. You can see the ghost trace. Let's do a little ghost trace on that. That's right. You know what that means, folks? That means that's where it was, and that's where it is. So she's drawing. She's knitting. Why is she knitting that way? No one holds their hands that way when they're knitting. This is false knitting. Let's look at me using an artistic license to fake knitting. What kind of human does that? What kind of human falsifies the way people knit? I want him dead. I think the man should die for doing such things. How dare he paint women? False knitting. False knitting. Get him, Pops. Get him. Look. She herself wants no sweater, so she can cover her proper boobers. The boobers, the papa, and the no sweater. She doesn't mind it. She kinda likes it. She went to high school and she wants to let her.
on water polo and knitting, underwater basket weaving, and above water. Home ec, home ec, home ec. Look, she's got to take home ec. Because kids don't take home ec anymore. They take virtual reality home ec. It's all virtual, ladies and gentlemen. It's all virtual anymore. These days, home ec is all virtual. It's done over a computer. Just after you play a long version of Minecraft, and you complain about the new version of Game of Thrones video game. And I never watched the damn show. It was a dorky dorky. No one liked the ending anyway. That's right, boss. No one liked the ending of that dumb show anyway, so I'm glad you didn't watch it. Who needs to see that? It was a cultural icon for a while. In fact, so many people following it. Slaves of the mind. These dumb dubs. Oh, small Game of Thrones. Beep, 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 beep. See, the problem here. The problem is I got this backlight, this back thing going on. Why did I get this backlight? It's because your front light's dumb. It's because your headlights are stupid, buddy. Because when you're bringing yourself into the future, it's absolutely moronic. Now you're mixing acrylic with your oil, and oil with your acrylic. It's almost like you bought Numbskull now. Numbskull. You're not even insane in the membrane like some Beastie Boys Cypress Hill song. No, sir, anymore, son. You're just out of your goddamn god. There's no sense, there's no hope for you anymore. So what's the point? Why are we listening? Why is we playing? Why is one person maybe in the sky, maybe two watching? Who would have thought? Who would have known? There's no sense to any of this. So find a good lady and bone, bone, bone. Bone, 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 and drum, bum, bum, put the bum, bum, down, put the bum, bum. It's all hedonism from here. As far as the eye can see, pragmatics. Get a job. Just get a job, would you? Pay for the income. Get mixing, you can bring home the bacon. See, a lady here doesn't have to sew all day. She can actually do some cooking too. You know, women have their needs too. They like to cook, not just sew. Okay. What kind of sexist? What kind of old school sexist shit is that? I'll tell you about old school sexist and our new beat. Shit, this one's actually Colin. Probably the one person that's watching. Great Canada, Colin. I can hear it in the other room. Oh yeah, she's calling. She's trying to get in. She's too afraid to actually pop on. She tried to earlier. She's like, whatever you do, shut up. The universe wants you to shut up. The gods didn't wake you up. They wake you up for Pete. They did not wake you up. The gods did not wake you up to say stupid shit. You are the leader of the free world. You better start acting like it. Nacho. Ah, jeez. Did you see what I did? I removed a perfectly good dark area. Is she looking good? She's looking pretty good. I don't mind it. So far, so good. Okay, what do I want here? What do I want this? That's right. Pretty little lady. Oh, lady. You gotta be serious. Get in the flow. Get in the flow state. Why, kiss my grits. Alice, I don't tell you this too often, but in this case, Alice, well, you can just kiss my grits. What, Alice? Back in the day, Kalukale, from the 7th days, I made films about shit, and I put them on TV, and one lady named Flo said, kiss my grits. Now I'd sing songs like you, Billy, from back then. Listen old tunes and wondering when I'm gonna get my mind back. Bling, 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 ding, 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 ding.
Okay. Okay, well, look, how much of this do you guys need? We don't need all this. Plus, I'm not making like fast progress. I'm making semi-slow progress. Right. Son of a gun. Son of a gun. Son of a son of a son of a gun. And plus, the brush strokes, they're not variable. The hair pattern's coming in a little too ornate, a little too stylized. I'm gonna knock it back a tad, just a wee bit. That wee bit knocked back just a tad. Something or another. Come on, what I got? Here. Get in there. Get in there. Get that there in there. Get that there in there. Get that color right there in there. I want to not get that in there. What? Oh, perfectly good sewing blonde Caucasoid Asioid woman without earrings? What is that? It's like an offense. All Dutch women that are overly happy when sewing need earrings to overly refeminize them, don't they? Isn't that the way it works? Isn't that a law? Isn't that like a high law? It's a law from Ort, where Mort from Ort and Ort from Mort and Robin Williams hung himself. When Robin Williams killed himself, he flew off to Ort to live with Ort and Mort and Mindy forever and ever and ever. Come on, don't hit the wrong spot. Lay it in there proper. Takes a very steady hand. Takes a very steady hand. That's right, kids. Operation Moonbeam. Operation Sewing Moonbeam. Okay, here we go. Come on, lady. Personified beauty in my mind this morning. Coming around. It's coming around. Oh, where are you at? Where are you at? Come on. Don't fail me now. Don't fail me now. Okay, well, look. Yeah, I gotta keep tapping. I can't just give up. This whole recording's front to back. It's front to back. It's gotta be done. Front to back. I can't set it down even if my computer's humming. It's on its last legs, folks. One of those solid state computers. It's one of the last non-solid state laptops that Apple produces. And because of that, yeah, sing it. And because of that, yeah, keep singing. Yeah, sing about the last solid state laptop. Because boy, it needs a theme song. When they're gone, they're gone. And the last solid state laptops. Blah 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 Shit. See, I knew it. You just had to push, didn't you, LaRusso? You just had to do it, didn't you? Shit, blood, save blood, shit, blood, shit, blood. You know, sometimes even the sweepiness of one particular type of person is not the same as the sweepiness of another. So many people are cocky assholes. I think they know it all. The problem with people is they believe what they think. I'm sticking to that idea. I'm sticking to it. Why not stick to it? Okay, so what? No one's joining in. No one's joining in from the outside crowd. Fine. Fine, so be it. It's not like I can't do 5 things at once. I'm like Einstein. I can hold like a million things in my head. Go on, ask me anything. That's right. Oh, you want to know about that? Oh, yeah. Got it covered. Yeah, get that figured out too. It's nothing I know. See? Oh, you got something else for me? Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, I get that figured out too. Oh, nothing. Go on, try me. Okay, over there. You with the hand up. Yep, that's right. You with the hand up over there. What do you got? Question? Okay, yep, there's the answer. That's right. That's exactly right. See how I suffice? I come here with a swiftness to kiss the painting and make it scream for the butterflies. Go on, scream for the butterflies. Little painting. Make certain that does not sound like you're going out of your head. And that way, anyone else thinking that they should go do art will be dissuaded because they'll think, oh my god, the only way to do art is if you lose your goddamn mind. So no way in hell am I possibly going to do any more art. And that will reduce the competition. That's right, because everyone knows that we're competing to paint goofy Disney-esque characters. Like, look, this lady starred in Frozen and it's just her day off. Her agent hasn't got her a job in forever. And so now she's stuck at home knitting and acting fine. And her real name isn't even Alyssa or whatever the Frozen character's name is. Singing a whole new world. Some whole new world of like, look what Wind does. Of all the creative things. In the future of 3D animation and something all this guy's gonna do is say, hey, look at this lady's scarf up in the wind. I'd rather see Marilyn Monroe's dress get blown up than some lady make some scarf in the wind. Well, what's the point of it? You know what I'm saying? What's the point? It doesn't give me a chubba. Who wants a chubba anyway? Chubbas in the pants make you look like a creep. My paintings turn me on. Hey, Teach. You know, one thing I was thinking about doing that is that sometimes when I'm all done painting, I look back on what I painted and I'm turned on. You know, like I get together with my other New York Jewish buddies. You know, one of them, old Bunny, he runs for president. But you know, I just stay home and I like to paint because it kind of turns me on. That's right. Nothing wrong with making yourself turned on. People masturbate all the time. And when I'm president, I will make certain that we have coalitions for people that want to get paid, like firefighters. We need firefighters. We need masturbators. The world needs lots of masturbators. And we intend to give them some, along with Bart Ehrman's Free Ponies, or whatever his name was. We love that guy. Everyone knows. Everyone knows we love that guy. So everyone, just have your free pony and eat it too. At the end of the day, remember, folks, you want to eat your dogs. Make certain to eat the dog. Oh, you're not vegetarian? You get yourself a pizza from the store? We're going to put a picture of the animal that you're eating right there on the box. A little before and after picture, a little photo, a little government-induced propaganda. Get your people a little bit more self-conscious about the animals you're eating. Some of you are going to think it's too ugly. You're going to be put off because it ain't a pretty enough animal. You know, and then there's going to be a big fight, big legal fight between them there farmers trying to just make money. They're selling the dead animals. And the government who's insisting, like, hey, nobody, I don't know where you're going to sell your dead animal to this pizza making company. Because if we get a nice portrait of it, so line up, bring Betsy out here. We're going to take a portrait. We want the lighting to be real nice. We don't want any hormones hanging off the udders. Wittisms. What is the guy talking about? He can't even keep his mind straight. He said he could do 5 things at once. I don't think this guy can do one thing at once. He's a complete lunatic idiot there. Can we just change the channel? Can we just change the channel, please? There's no more sense in this. It tells you if you thought there was any sense in this, you should rewind it and watch that guy with the black and white paintings talk about his cockadoo. Hey, Bud Cockadoo. He likes to feed it crackers. Hey, Cockadoo, Bud. You know I love you. Why doesn't my bud love me more than it loves my dad? Because my dad, but I feed the bud and I just don't get it, Letty. Why doesn't the bud love me more than my dad? I do so much more for it than my dad.
Hey, quit talking like that.
You're making fun of me. Why's he making fun of me? That's not nice. Lenny, why is the artist making fun of me? I'm an artist too. I do what? Same as him. Ain't no this isn't fair. You know what I'm saying? Life isn't fair. And you know, just because I'm a vampire artist and I stay up real late also doesn't mean that like my don't have feelings. Vampires have feelings too, you know, Lenny. That's right. That's right, they do have feelings, Lenny. Perhaps today we would like to perhaps today, perhaps ladies and gentlemen of the jury, we would like to convict the man wearing the dildo for lewdness and disgrace upon his family name, for no other man in history should, like any other Orthodox man living in a proper society, be able to get away with wearing a dildo in his pants. It's obscene, it's a disgrace against America and proper and legitimate equality for all seduction techniques that man has hence imposed upon the female population. That's right, wearing a dildo in one's pants is strictly out of bounds. It goes way beyond the ethics of man-to-man competition and fair attempts at the seduction and the interplay of women. For, ladies and gentlemen of the jury, a man who wears a dildo to seduce a woman, thereby cheating her, is a type of fraudulent false activity process, and therefore it deprives the woman of her right to know what it is that she's trying to sell her pussy and her time and her world for. And because of that, I ask you to bring back a jury decision of guilt, and will prosecute this man for dildo lewdness to the fullest extent of the law. That's right, the fullest extent of the law. This is killing me, guys. I mean, I'm in pain, and I'm painting for you guys. At this point, this is all for you, for all 0, 1, 2 people watching. Here, watch this. You guys want to see a little trick? Here's a little painting trick for you two watching. You go like this. See, and then you put the highlight at the end. You run it over and you tuck it in. You just tuck that in. Put that right there. A little pretty highlight. A little something or another. A little this, a little that. A little something there. Gee, Lenny. Gee, Beef. Gee, Wally. Do you think, Wally, that, like maybe the parents had, the best thing in mind for us when they decided to bring us onto this world? And, gee, Wally, they gave us bubblegum and, iPhones and shit.
So, gee, Wally, maybe it's not all that bad after all. Being human, being a young guy here in America, first world country. You know, Wally, like, well, we don't have to dig through piles of plastic and garbage and shit to help feed the family like the dudes in there Haiti. You know, because, I remember when that guy went down there to Haiti and he was just eating, and all those humans were just like staring at him like rabid dogs, starving, wanting some food, wanting some scrap. There's even a guy even had a gun, like a security officer, to make certain he wasn't gonna die.
Well, Beef, there is slavery, Beef, in the world. Still today.
Really? Really, Wally? There's slavery?
Well, Beef, what I heard is that our cocoa beans for our coffee come from slave farms in Argentina and Nicaragua. Well, even that chocolate bar you're eating there, Beef, that's made by slaves from Africa. They're beaten into submission because, like who want to sit in the field all day and pick cocoa beans?
But gee, Wally, that makes a lot of sense. That's right. Well, think about it, Beef. If we're sitting high on the hog, here in our first world houses, why, somebody's got to build the house. And, somebody's got to get the food. And, I guess I never thought of it that way, Beef. Maybe that's why we need migrant immigrants for low-cost wage workers. So that, the regular Caucasian man doesn't have to go out in the field and shovel shit and pick our pomegranates for our morning juice. That's right, Wally. Do, 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 do. And then, that white girl can sit at home and do some sewing. And, it's only sensible that the man goes out and brings home the bacon. So that, when he brings back the bacon, she can fry it up in a pan. And never worry about who her man is. Because, she'll know who her man is. But gee, Wally, I didn't really think about it like that. Now you're going off the deep end again, mixing metaphors. What dare you mix metaphors? You're just ongoingly mixing metaphors. People can't handle that shit, Wally.
Okay. Burn levels up. And protection shields on. And Captain, we have an Ambana from the neutral zone entering into our sewing space. On screen, number one. Hi, Captain. I happen to speak English, and I'm glad you have a universal translator, but we ask permission to drive through the neutral zone today. Oh, really? Why is that? Yeah, because we're transporting a prisoner that we found off of the Arcadian system outside of Sector 10, and we wanted to rescue permission so that there wouldn't be any hostile problems. No problems at all, Palpatine. I am the clone, and I understand. You being my clone, Palpatine, perhaps it's okay for you to morph me into some captain and mix the metaphor, and I'll let you pass the neutral zone. That's fine. That's a fact. Beep boop. Captain, they're lowering their shields. Prepare for armor. Prepare for fighting. Get the catapults. We want catapults in this space soon. No lasers. We're just going to flame the old astronaut suits at them. Please empty the nostalgic astronaut suit bay and prepare to launch those in the space catapults at the Klingon vessel. Gee, Wally, if launch all
astronaut guts. And suits with the Klingons. And they're gonna, like, make them mad. Well, gee, Wally, we enslaved the Klingons, in the 3rd century, 3rd millennium for, like, tap through the army. We really embarrassed them. Oh, for Christ. Okay. Here, should I just do a question mark right there? Hey, look, everyone. The secret of the universe is not knowing what. All right. Well, thanks for all of y'all for watching. Feel free to back up and oh, shit. Oh, Vorador's been typing. Haven't even checked it out. Boy, I'll have to get to them their comments off there later. Gotta end this here production. So, anyway, over and out. Chicky Paris. Have a good one. Thanks for listening. Don't be strangers. Always check in and send me free money. You know how much I like my free money.